Howdy. Welcome to the Q-Tip Show. I'm Q-Tip. Today we will be learning about the wonderful and mysterious land of Australia. Let's dive right in. Alright, what it do? So as I told you, we're going to be learning about the country, the number one. I don't know anything about the country. I'm playing this page. How you doing? We're going to be learning about Australia here. Australia is a very interesting place, and just in a moment after I do some research, I'll tell you about it. And the others we got here, we got Cantonese and we got Vietnamese. Shout out to my boy Vutron. Y'all don't know him. He's on the low key. We call him Ninja. Australia's capital is a nice little city. Sit down, drink your coffee, maybe watch a little kangaroo hop by. It's called Canberry. You can get yourself a can of berries. Eh? Alright, I'm not gonna get any applause for that joke. Australia is located in Oceania, a small little area, you know, where the ocean is. Y'all just not gonna give me any credit for this? Like, I can't get no hype? Alright, no love. I feel it. Australia. I gotta do more research. I'll be back. What's up with you? Let me know. I'm just making myself a little food here. But let's get back to knowing about Australia instead of what I'm going to eat tonight for dinner. Alright? Okay. In Australia was founded pretty new actually, January 1st, 1901. Let's celebrate its anniversary coming up soon. Alright, everybody? One of Australia's famous people, which I have to give him credit for, he helped us out a lot. His name was Sir Howard Floyd. He helped develop penicillin. As you know, that's used to cure almost every child except for you kids who don't want to take them shots. Tell your mom something. Tell her to take you to the hospital. Next we have is Sir Henry Parker's. There's a lot of sirs here, I'm sorry. He established the Federal Convention in 1981. Then we have a woman, very famous, very original athlete. Her name is Catherine Freeman. She's an Aboriginal Olympics winner. She holds a record herself. Ooh, that chicken smells good. We'll get back to that. And then, one person that we all love, your boy Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was a famous crocodile hunter who helped reassure the world that crocodiles were animals to be loved until he was killed. That sounds like a chicken. I'll be back with some good chicken. Australia is a pretty peaceful place, you would assume. Not many people hear much about it. We don't hear much about it on the news, which is strange when you think about it. Is Australia even there? But to get back to the point, Australia has had major events that happened over the time. In 1850, there was a gold rush. It was one of the world's biggest gold rushes. It led to many different economic levels for Australia. Such levels that shortly after, in just 50 years, it became its own country. A whole continent unified together to become one. Isn't that just lovely, everybody? But most recently, Australia has suffered some very critical moments. 2002, a special year I was born. Most of you probably as well. 2002, there was a bombing that took away thousands of lives. A bombing so tragic and severe that they mourned it for years to come. Or after, you know what I mean. Alright. After that, in 2005, there was a racially major riot that was uproared and struck a lot of the youth. For some reason, Australia just doesn't like difference. It's not okay. Remember, love everybody, and everybody will love you. how Australia became a country. Originally, Australia was a bunch of severed and separated states. They all believed that they're more powerful, they're stronger. Next thing you know, one powerful ruler believes that it's not one twig that's strong, but a bunch of twigs together that are stronger. Shout out to my boy Karate Kid for teaching me that. After that, soon to follow, that leader continued his conquest to make sure all nations are unified, and we get the country we have today and the continent, Australia. Now, Australia is a pretty plain area. Keep in mind if we're talking about landforms. I swear, man, I'm trying here. I'm trying about these jokes. Y'all just don't feel me on the same vibe. Australia has 4 different type of plains. They have coastal plains, eastern highlands, which is a great dividing area. I'm telling you, it's lovely. The only thing more dividing than that are me and my women. I'll cut that out. And then including the coastal plains, they have the central lowlands and the western plateau, which includes about 1/3 of Australia's land in general. With these landforms, there are great landmarks, such as Sydney's Opera House. Beautiful. I sing little opera myself. Oh, excuse me. The chicken hit the spot. We have Oliora, Kangaroo Island. I almost said Kangaroo Island. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. It's okay. Kangaroo Island. Oh, I can just imagine all those little hoppers hopping around. And then we have Heart Reef, a nice coastal area with beautiful reefs, beautiful fish, and a nice miniature area in the middle shaped like a heart. Isn't it lovely? Wouldn't you want to take your girl out there? Don't worry. Her dreams will come true. Give her my number, and I'll take her out for you. And then Shark Bay, where I take all my enemies and push them off a boat. Major bodies of water around Australia, well, there's the ocean. Miss Page, I promise, I tried. I'm trying. Including the ocean, there's the Great Australian. My handwriting is terrible. I'm deeply apologizing. There's the Great Australian Fish, the Coral Sea. I wonder if there's any coral fish around there. And the Gulf of Caribbean Tarka. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. I'm, again, illiterate. But I'm trying here. Now, back to the Coral Sea. We need to make a change here. Australia is trying very hard right now to improve the Coral Sea's predicament. Because we're struggling with pollution. And we're struggling with making the world a better place for the animals. You have to save the turtles. Without the turtles, what are we going to do? Natural resources. Australia is probably one of the countries with the most natural resources in the world. They have a supply source of iron ore, which is more than any other country could ever supply for. They have uranium, which I would say is hard to find. They have diamonds. But who needs diamonds in Australia when you're the diamonds of my eye? And then they have gold. As told before, they had a major gold rush back in the 1850s. This gold rush led to so much economic wealth that the states around had no other choice but to come together in order to keep all that wealth into a secure area and to stop other invaders from other countries to take out each state one by one. Australia's general weather depends on where you're going from the north or the south. In the north area, you'll find a lot of hot and humid areas in the summer, and then you'll get, your classic hot and dry days in the winter. It's just straight out hot. But I guess you can say Australia got some heat. Man, y'all are just cold. In the southern area during the summer, you'll find between the 75s and the 30s degrees Celsius, and winter you'll find 50 to 10. That's way too cold for me. If it's not 70 and above, I don't want it. I don't know about you, but I like myself chilling. In the desert areas, you'll just find yourself extremely hot and cold. It's the desert. What are you gonna do? You can bury yourself under some sand and maybe drink a cactus. Cool yourself off. You're gonna need it. Annual rain. Now this is a fact that I want you guys to know about. Australia has 412.8 millimeters of rain a year. That's crazy. It's almost as dry as my phone. Come on, man. I'm trying. Mode of transportation. While Australia is a very vast country, the limits of where the cities are located are very short range. So their transportation is mainly made for quick trips. They have trams and light railways that go fast. And I mean fast. Like, y'all seen Chevy on the track? Not that fast, but fast. They have reusable smart cards, which they can use for transportation purposes, such as cars they want to take for people to pay. They swipe the card, and the car will be on their way. Buses and trains, money on the card, swipe. There you go. They have different levels of the cards for different levels of transportation as well. Certain levels won't get you on the train. I'm telling you right now, if you're not gold, they don't want it. They just don't want it. They have taxis. Taxis are one of the biggest modes of transport in Australia. With the cities being small range, taxis make good money. Holla at your boy in the yellow car. Tell him what's up. Give him a tip. And then they have railways. Like I said, the railways are made for really long destinations between cities or between vast lands. You won't have them going too far out though. Don't expect to see some kangaroos along the road. Here's my favorite thing. Strange laws in Australia. Why in the world is it illegal to dress up as Robin and Batman? Why? Like, your boy can't put on some nice black tights, go outside, and feel good about himself? Come on, man. I'm trying to wear my underwear on the outside and save the world. And then, children aren't allowed to purchase any smokes, but they have no laws regarding to if children were caught smoking. So if you want to go outside and wear yourself a J, buy yourself a cigar, then go outside and do it. It's good. They won't stop you. And here's where you car people might get a little mad. It's illegal to leave your keys unattended in your car. So if you're lucky enough to not get locked out, be careful. They're looking for you. And they'll find you. And they'll hunt you down. On to the next topic. Last but not least, Australia's native animals. They have koalas. I love the little furry guys. I like to think of myself as a koala myself, hanging from a tree, eating a leaf. They have wombats. I don't know what in the world a wombat is. It's like an anteater, I guess. Small little furry thing. They have a dingo. I've been called a dingo, but when I search them up, I have to say, I don't look nearly as good as a dingo. That's an insult right there. They have the wallaby. I don't know what a wallaby trying to do. Yeah, I'm sorry. That joke was just bad. That was just a bad joke. And then your favorite Looney Tune character, the Tasmanian Devil. They call me a devil myself, looking so fine. Man, just give me the hype I need. But it was interesting learning a little bit more about Australia. Thank you for this time. I hope I didn't waste too much of your time. I hope you enjoyed this video, Miss Paige. And if you do share the other classes, I want you guys to add me on Snapchat. It's DJQ_TIP9. And then if you want to add me on Instagram, I'm a great Instagram poster. I'll post probably once every 3 months. It's a KQAY 9. Underscore or no underscore. I don't know yet. Add me. I'll see y'all later. It's been good. Catch me on the flip side.